Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? What's going on? East New York's finest, hosted by Mike. What's good? I am exhausted. Family left. Got to get together today. Oh, excuse me, yesterday because now technically it's Thursday, uh, March 20th. So, yesterday I reached out to a guy by the name of Thomas, from Facebook. Let me tell you how small this world is. The world is so small that he posted some stuff on Facebook. I've never seen him or him before, but I'm guessing he's been up there for a while. Real cool guy. Um, and we met up today. Of course, I told him that I had an event at the house, and after the event, I was gonna try to reach out to him around 9:30 to meet him, and around 10:30 ish or so, and that was the plan. But my sister and brother, they left early to head back to New York. My sister and my older brother, and excuse me. So I reached out to Tom, and went to his house. Ironically, this guy is like, I mean, I can walk to his house from my house. Like, he's basically, I didn't even know that was still considered Bloomfield, but it is Bloomfield. And real cool guy. He's basically about 50, almost gonna be 50. He looks a lot older though. Life is definitely rough on him, but real nice guy. And I got some stuff from him. But ironically, today as I was having an event at the house, I got some stuff that came in the mail. Two items, a package, and then a box. I think I went somewhere and I came home or whatever the hell, and there was a box. Opened the box up, and this was there. I ordered this thing eons ago on Whatnot, and it's here. And I paid a lot for it. I mean, the bid went up, and the bid kept going up on it. And I guess when everybody else figured that, I think somebody told them that I wasn't going to stop, or I forgot what happened, but I wound up winning this. Now, I've been getting a lot of these. I acquired, I think, the green, the tan one, or the tan camouflage one, I think, at the Wayne Toy Show. And then, I think so. And then the dog green one I got from Mike last Sunday at the New Egypt show. And then this one, obviously, I basically got this one before any of the other two. And I was like, oh shit, I need this one. And it's been so long, I forgot that I ordered this one. And the person took a long time on Whatnot. I'm not gonna really, it's Toys R Us. And yeah, will I ever order from him again? Probably not. I don't really order that much from people from Whatnot unless it's people that I knew for a long time. But even the stuff I'm getting from SoCal, it's kind of taking a long time. But it's coming from Cali, and it was ordered last. I think I forgot, but I should have gotten it by now because it can't be that big of a box or whatever. But people sometimes take the cheapest route they can to not only save on shipping, but to get a couple dollars back on it. I don't really know how it works. I don't know who gives a fuck. But anyway, this is missing a few pieces. It's missing one missile. No, actually, yeah, so it's missing one missile. It's missing a chin gun that goes under here, and another piece that I don't know. I mean, I know what they look like, but it is functional. But yeah, and the funny thing is the guy that I met tonight, I think he has a Crimson helicopter. I'm not too sure if he has parts for it. But if not, worst case scenario, it'll probably be cheaper for me to buy the parts if he doesn't have extra parts for it. He has a lot of vehicles that I need. He was like, oh well, I have a nice collection, but it's like 300 something figures. I saw a lot of figures that he had that I needed, but he wasn't ready to part with those yet. But he did say that, because he was basically stuff that he had. He had a very few figures that he was comfortable selling, of course, with a couple of vehicles. But most of the vehicles I have and or don't need because I have them. Again, I didn't get that from him, so let me stop talking about that. I'll get to that when I get to it. This is a nice displayable piece. I do have to get one missile for this and those two other parts to complete this. This thing cost me, you could say about maybe $87 to $92, because of the bid plus the shipping. But I have it in my, as they call it, my fleet. Outside of missing a couple of parts. So yeah, to that. And I'm sorry, give me a second. This thing is really riding up where it shouldn't, because I had, obviously you guys know I had surgery, and these special underwear that I have to wash is riding up where it shouldn't be. All right, now this, it was just cheaper buying both of them. I forgot what I paid. I think I paid 16 or something for it, but these Cobra Bugg guns are kind of pricey, and this one individual, I was watching for at least a week, and this individual had two of them for the price of a little less than what they were selling them for, and I needed to complete yet another Bugg. But then I realized that the exhaust that I brought from this heavyset dude at a show a while ago, I didn't need it, and then come to find out I need even more parts to complete this other hydrofoil. So much so that I was actually contemplating on just saying F it and just sell the hydrofoil. But I already put so much money into it, so I'm not going to do that. But my Cobra Bugg will be complete, but now it needs a rear exhaust, because the exhaust the heavyset dude gave me didn't work, and it's not the right one. So yay to that. And now I have to finish another hydrofoil. I need those two. I need 4 depth chargers. I need 2 of the depth charger things. I need the exhaust. I need both exhaust pipes along with the one piece that connects them. And then I need 3 guns and the right, I don't know what you call it, the right cover for that where a figure can stand inside the damn thing. Then for the Cobra Stinger, I need some stuff to I mean you guys already heard me sing this song a million times. So I was able to get 2 pieces that are kind of hard to come by, which I did need them. Actually, where's my book, so I can put them in a book so I don't forget. And I do have one G.I. Joe figure I also have to put in the book. Give me 1 second. This guy did have him, and he was way more than able to, well, willing to get rid of him without even contemplating. I'm gonna, once I put him in the book, okay. There we go. So it is the Mobat tank, and you guys know what it is. The most, I mean, with the one piece that's very, very hard to come by, and I got 2 of them from him. 2 green ones. So I have 2 Mobat tanks now that are fully complete. These things are around 30. If you find them under 25, you're lucky. These things are, most of, I mean, they're this alone, the battery cover, are probably 2 of the most highest or sought after pieces for the Mobat tank. I can't talk for shit, y'all. And he had this one, which is a black one, which he had something in it, and I gotta get whatever the hell this is out. But he was cool about selling this one too. I believe that this one, I don't remember if the black one did come with the one I got from that guy in PA down in the Deliverance the Deliverance driveway, or whatever the fuck it was. So I did get this gun station. That's part of the G.I. Joe Spy Troops. He had 2 of these. That's why he was willing to get rid of one. He wasn't even hesitant, only because he had 2. He said, well, he did tell me that, hey, if I do have 2 of something, I'm always willing to get rid of it. He did have the copper Cobra Rattler, but this copper one, I don't know if it's for G.I. Joe or Cobra, but he didn't want to sell that. He did have the other I think it was the Conquest X30, like a green camo one. He didn't want to sell that. Then he had that green camo hydrofoil, which he wasn't selling. I mean, he had a lot of shit, but he did say that he was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Then this next piece I got from Thomas, he was willing to get rid of it because he had 2. And he said the only reason why I would sell it to you is because you seem cool and I have 2 of them. This is missing one small missile and two missiles that go on the side. I'll let him know. I'll probably text him later or call him, and we could work that out because I know it wasn't intentional. Because I see how he sets up his GI Joe stuff, and he actually customizes and he does he kit bashes most of his vehicles. He said he doesn't care. It's my stuff. And, I mean, he wasn't rude about it. I didn't say, dude, what are you doing or nothing like that. It's none of my fucking business. But he he just put it out there. He said, yeah, well, I just I like my stuff to look more realistic, or if something has whatever XYZ this and that is, I just like my stuff to be this way and that way. And I'm like, hey, I respect that. I mean, at the end of the day, I wouldn't do it, but hey, it's his shit, and if he decides that he wants to do whatever he wants to do to it, it's his stuff, and it is what it is. But yeah, so this piece here is a piece that I wanted because I needed it in the collection, and I gotta look in the books to remember that they even made this piece. So yep, the Cobra Hill, Cobra Mountain thingamajig. So yeah. It's actually only missing. I gotta get two other headquarters in this time frame. I gotta get the other version of the Mobile Command Center, and I think they did. It was something else too. The Mobile Command Center. Damn, I lost my train of thought. But it was another set, another place. I do have the Street Fighter one, but I don't count it because it's like it's fucked up. I mean, it's not in bad condition, but the colors are off on it and stuff. And I think I paid I got it like a year ago or something like that. But this, of course, on this side here, there should be a missile that goes in here. There's one on that side. Then there's one right here, close to my cheek, as you can see me pointing to it. So that's all this is missing to complete this. They're not expensive. He said that anywhere from like 100 to 150-ish. He gave me a good deal on this, the gun station, and about 5 figures. And ironically, I needed all 5 figures. Oh, and of course, let's not forget the 2 other green ones, and then 1 black one. So, yeah. So, yeah. So it's not complete, but it's missing very few. I mean, it's only missing, 3 missiles? Yeah, it's missing 3 missiles. It's missing the 2 long ones that go on the side and 1 for the top. I already took a picture, and actually, I don't want to really mess with this thing. At least that way it won't have that far to fall. So there you have that. That's there. The crimson whatever thing. This thing is there. So, I mean, he had a lot of shit, but, he told me from the gate that he can stay for a certain amount of time because he got to help his buddy do something and, a couple of other things as well. So, it is what it is. And, yeah, I was just basically done because he wasn't willing to part with anything else at that particular point. He said he had some other figures he was going to put out. So the vehicles, he's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place on. So speaking of the figures, I did need this one. I can't remember which trooper this is, but it's obviously a Cobra trooper. Then we have Cobra coils, which I couldn't find, but I was like, you know what? This doesn't look familiar to me, with or without his helmet. So I took a gamble on buying it, and I was like, well, if I have it, hey, he'll basically be a builder, like a army builder. But fortunate, either way, I needed him. So that's the second guy. I kind of figured I needed him, and I almost left him behind. But I was like, yo, I don't remember having a yellow one of this, and I didn't. So the third figure I needed. Then this dude here, I forgot who was a Neo Viper, who isn't, but I gotta put an O-ring on him. I already checked all these off in my book. Only one I didn't check off is the last one I'm going to show you, which actually would be considered the 6th figure. So, wasn't too sure if I had that one. I didn't. And this one as well. I think this is the Sand Trooper. And I think he did have the O-ring and somehow he popped. So, and that's the Sand Trooper, and I needed him as well. So these 5 I needed. I needed that Cobra Hill headquarters, whatever thingamajig. I needed the gun station, and this bad boy. I was gonna order this online, and he was selling it for the same price somebody else was. I didn't order it yet, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. It is the Melloway unhooded Storm Shadow, right? Is it Storm Shadow? Yeah. And you got him with his little Melloway thingamajig. So him I have to put in the book before I forget. Actually, let me do that now, because if I don't do it now, we all know I'm going to buy it again, and I'm going to continue doing the same thing. I think he should be like a 93. I know he's somewhere in this. I just want to do this now, because I put everybody else, everybody else is in the book except him. I know where he's at, so he'll be easy to find. He's in that upper left corner, so he will be an easy piece to find. Okay, so he's not in this book, so he's definitely in the other one. Yeah, I know what corner he's in. So he's a 04 to 06. So he's toward the end of the book. There he is. Right chair. And he is fully complete. That is Storm Shadow version 20. Let's see what it says on the thing. So it says this Storm Shadow version 20 was a Melloway figure for 2005. This was the first time his character appeared as an action figure without a mask. There you have it. Whoop, there it is. Have an extra one of these Cobra Bugg thingamajigs. So I do have to order the exhaust for the Cobra Bugg. Put that in there with weapons. Oh, that's right. I chalked it off in the book. So boom, boom. I would like to see if this black one, because I remember the guy that I brought that the Sears version from, he did paint a green one black. So there's a good chance that one, this is black. But of course, there'll be a greater chance that it's red just because I got the black one now. You know, shit just seems to happen like that, man. But either way, you know, I had a great day, or a great yesterday now. I have to get ready to go to sleep. Whoop, because I have to go meet up with Scottish Mike tomorrow. But you know, normally I go a little later on. I do wind up going a little later on Thursdays to Columbus, because it's not like Sunday. So I mean, this guy stuffed a lot of shit down here. Again, it's his stuff, so. No, he's like, oh, sorry about that, but you know, I do this, I do that, and nice guy though, man. You know, really nice guy. You know, real cool guy, man. Then I gotta go see. It's funny. His name is Tom. I met him. Tom is, and then my boy Tim from the flea market. You know, I'm sort of meet up with him. Hopefully hopefully before Saturday. I'm actually gonna text him tomorrow. See if I can meet up with him maybe Friday or some shit like that. So I can go to his house and see what he has, too. So yeah. And this guy was pretty dope, man. I paid. I mean, I could say it. Actually, I'm not gonna say it. It's nobody's business what I paid for this stuff. But I got a good deal on it. You know, let's just put it that way. You know, 6 figures. Can't complain. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Peace, love, and hair grease. 1 out.